guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I'm very excited that you decided to join me here today for a special collaboration video with Beautiful Plumbobs. All right, everyone. So I would like to show off the absolutely adorable exterior that Beautiful Plumbobs, i.e. Rachel Ped, came out with for our next collab. And I am so freaking excited because the second I downloaded this, she sent me the tray files and I could not wait to get this in my game. I was so excited to see what she came up with. And she used so many cool items yet again that I would never think to put together. And it looks incredible. So already I can see that she used some terrain paint to make out the pathways with little flowers, something I never do, and I absolutely love it. I don't know why I don't do this. And she's got these little outside lights everywhere here. We'll even kind of go into nighttime mode. It actually lights up the two hedges in the front yard and all the way through to the back too. She has some lights off to the side of the home as well. And Rachel, I hope you don't mind, I added this foundation because it was just cement and I just kind of liked how it looked. But it was just a cement foundation and it looked fine. It looked totally fine. It looked beautiful. And it's just so adorable. Like, she was able to use the Island Living flowers out here with the white picket fence. She used these really cool, like, modern, I think these are technically wall sculptures, right? I feel like they're wall sculptures in buy mode. Am I wrong? I'm not. The Hanging Garden of Joy. And this came with Get Together. So she was able to use that, and she used so many things from romantic garden stuff. And I say so many because, like, there are just multiple of them. But I love it. She used these little like wall hedges here to kind of shape out a private little area to hang out on this little back patio, I guess you can kind of say. And to kind of frame out the backyard here, they even have a little swimming pool. Like, what more could you ask for? You have like this privacy of the fence, you have these wall hedges, and then you have this nice swimming pool. This is perfect for like laps in my head. And it's just really, really precious. I love this so very much. So Rachel, thank you yet again for an incredible exterior to try to bring justice to when I move through to the interior. So we'll go ahead and jump on into the speed build where I decorate the inside. Okay, everyone, we have moved on to the interior, and I failed to mention that this was Rachel's first microhome, so I am so very honored that she wanted to collab with me and have me furnish it. So, like, my sincerest gratitude, Rachel. Like, I am so excited, and I hope that you do enjoy it. So what I kind of decided to do here was go for a little bit more of a contemporary look, and I ended up using a lot of pink. Like, I didn't mean to, it wasn't necessarily the goal, but I actually really like how it came out. And I also haven't used the swatches of the paintings either with the actual plants, like the leafery, I guess you could call it. So I've been using a lot of like kind of the cutesy like geometric ones, but I haven't used these, and I really like those. Like, I'm imagining how many different builds I can use those in, and I'm really excited, and they're very basic. Like, we don't have a lot of basic wall decoration, so I'm really excited for that. But I do put a quote-unquote half wall. I mean, it's basically almost the full height, but I put a half wall here, and I put this bookcase on the wall kind of on the other side of it. And you may be thinking, what are you doing? It blocks the door. It does not, which is very cool. So even though that is a 3-tile door, my thought process was, well, it's only in the window. So as you can see, I had my playtest sim actually jump in there to ensure that we could go ahead and get into the front door. And we could, which was really exciting. And then I put the dresser here, and this is where I start to kind of get the purple pink vibe that I end up going with. So I put a notebook here just with some magazines and the dresser, and that does also not impede your sim's ability to get into the bed. So you'll kind of see my test sim pop in and out because I want to make sure that I can go ahead and put the bed up, put it down, that there's no issues in accessing the bed when it's down with that dresser there, and there is not at all. And the bathroom, again, I didn't try to squeeze a lot into a bathroom. I kind of did. And also you saw some Wicked Whims stuff there, so please ignore that. But yeah, I did try to squeeze some things into the bathroom because even though I chose to do it as a 4-tile bathroom, I thought I could fit everything in, even with the half wall and like the slimmer shower. And I honestly just didn't put forth the effort to do it. I'll just be totally transparent. I didn't think that I really wanted to try to make that work, and I knew that there was going to be a sink in the bathroom when I sorted that out, so I kind of left it as is because trying to push the sink into the wall just, I don't know, it just didn't work the way I wanted it to, and I really didn't want to force it. And then I make the judgment call to actually like potentially get rid of a tile. And then I was thinking, how do they get into the bathroom? How did I even do this before? I ain't got time for this. I'm not gonna try to figure it out. They're gonna have a nice normal sized bathroom. So that's what I end up sticking with in the end, is basically ensuring that there's at least the stand-up shower and a toilet, and then there's the sink in the kitchen where they can wash their hands and it's not a concern. And I also used a good amount of the kind of clutter items that we got with the Tiny Living Stuff Pack. Again, I love those shelves. I love the clutter shelves that we got, because we got one that was kind of like the kitchen area as well as the bathroom area, and they're both adorable. And what I didn't know is that the one in the kitchen, at least, I haven't tested the one in the bathroom, but the one in the kitchen actually has slots on it, so you can place other objects on there and they will clip to the surface, which is super cool. I didn't know that until I started playing around with things totally like not intentionally, and then my sim put their plate down, and they put their plate down on top of that slot, because I was looking down at the counter like, where did the plate go? And it was actually just on the slot on that shelf. So that was kind of cool to figure out. Then I used these base game counters and the shelf I was just talking about. And this was actually, I'm pretty sure, the play test where I figured it out, to be honest, which was really funny. And this is when I realized, all right, I have a lot of the necessities. However, I want the sim that lives in this house to be able to sit and eat and not just on their bed. And I want them to have some entertainment, right? Like, it's really great that they have a pool in the backyard. Like, Rachel, that was a really good idea because it gives them something to do in such a small space. I feel like in microhomes, the best thing to kind of do to approach ensuring that your Sims have activities is doing a bunch of stuff in the backyard. But I do use basically the bar height table here, and I do shuffle it around a bit. When I went to play test it, it ended up not working. I think the Sim couldn't get to the fridge, which was odd because I didn't think it was that close. Like, sometimes it's really hard to judge that stuff and you have to play test it. So she couldn't get to the fridge, so I ended up pushing the fridge a little bit more into the wall and just like barely shuffling the dining table to make it work. And it ended up working just fine. And then I think I also added TV where that wreath was to give them a little bit of entertainment, but they have everything they need and it came together, I thought, really cute. I even cluttered up on top of the Murphy bed here. In reality, things would probably fall over, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed this collab video, and thanks again, Rachel, for shouting me out, and I'll catch you guys next time I post a video. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Spring is in the air like a drum snare. Buds are bursting, beautiful green. It's like a love scene with waves of flirt